In this lesson, we're going to go over basic call handling for the 5410 or the 5420 phone. They both are a little bit similar. Let's answer a call. We can program the phone so that your red indicator light comes on, so we know a call is coming in, but it'll also say who's calling you. Bill Merle from extension 202. So all we gotta do is pick up the phone, and we're connected to the call. There are other ways to answer a call too. All you need to do is press the speaker, which is over here, and now you're connected to Bill as well. You can hang up in a couple of different ways. You can use the drop key, or you can simply hang up with the speaker again. Let's use the speaker this time. Now if you had a headset when a call came in, you'd be picking up with the headset button by pressing headset, then it would go into your headset. When the first call comes in, you'll notice that it comes in on the A. That is called a call appearance key. What a call appearance key shows you is how many calls you can simultaneously handle. On this phone, we have A, B, and C, which means you can juggle up to 3 different calls, whether they're from internal or from external. So if you were on call A, for example, or call appearance A, and you needed to make a second call, you'd put A on hold and then go over to B. Let's try that out. We'll make a call inbound to Linda's phone. Pick up, and we say hello. We notice that it's Bill calling us. Now we can place a second call simply by pressing the B call appearance. Caller A is put on hold, and we're free to call somebody else now. For example, let's call Tim. He's at extension 250. And Tim picks up. Now we have 2 people that we are juggling or talking to at the same time. The current person has an underline under the B and a vertical handset. The person on hold has a horizontal handset. Now what we can do is we can put our second line, or the B button, on hold by pressing hold, and now we have 2 horizontal handsets. We can go back to either of them to talk to them. Now we're talking to Bill, and now we're talking to B. You notice I didn't hit the hold that time because the system has an auto hold. If you have people on different lines, you can go between them and it automatically puts them on hold. So that's very handy. If you want to hang up for this person, you don't need to hang up here. All you need to do is press the drop key. And now we notice B is still there. We can press the button to talk to B again. It was Tim this time. To make an outside call, all you need to do is dial 9 or 8 or 7, depending upon how your system administrator has it set up. 9-1-414-555-1212, and we're making an outside call. We can make an outside call on either the first line, the second line, or the third line, A, B, or C, or we can make an intercom call. On other systems, you had to specifically press an intercom button or an outside line button. On this system, by virtue of entering the 9 first, it gets you an outside line. So any of those 3, A, B, or C, can be used for an outside line or an inside line. Now bear in mind that older systems used to have line 1, line 2, line 3 buttons, etc. This one has the A, B, and C. Line 1 was actually tied to a physical line, and if you had 8 lines in a business, you'd have to have all 8 lines listed, which took up a lot of space. Now it's just a matter of how many calls you can handle simultaneously, regardless of how many lines are coming into the building, whether they be 3 or 12. When somebody calls the main number, your A light will light up on all the phones if you're on call A already. Your B light will light up if anybody calls from the outside world. The system has a 3-position, or maybe 4-position, depending upon how you look at it, volume control. When the phone is on the hook, if you press the volume key right here, this will adjust the ringer. And you notice an icon appears in there that shows the picture of a bell. If you were to press the speaker button and adjust the volume, you notice we get a speaker icon and we can adjust the volume coming out of the speaker for hands-free talking or for conference calls. If you're on the handset and you adjust the volume, that'll be this volume in the handset. Most people have it turned up fairly well there. And then lastly, if we were on our headset and adjusted the volume, that would be the volume for the headset. Notice the red light is lit up and our headset is lit up on the icon.